At the edge of an ancient forest, there is a village. A place where people learn early to lower their voices. Not because they are weak, but because questions sound like storms here. If you look ahead for too long, you begin to think. And if you begin to think, you eventually leave the path. So most stay where the ground is worn down, where many feet have already decided for them. One day, someone walks away. No hero, no king, no leader. Just a traveler with a small lantern. The light is steady. It does not tremble with fear. It simply waits to be used. Back in the village, they watch in silence. Some smile in quiet doubt. Some shake their heads. No one follows. The forest begins in silence, as if it is listening. Between the trees sits a fox, its fur shines like a promise. The fox speaks gently, says the road is easier when you close your eyes a little, when you let others decide. Many have left their lanterns here, and life has felt lighter since. The traveler nods, then keeps walking. On a clearing stands a giant made of stone, still heavy, unmoving. Walls rise around him. He calls them protection. He says walls are better than doubt inside them. No one has to be brave inside them. No one has to stand alone. Some travelers stay. They look safe, but their eyes rarely search the sky. The traveler moves on. In the branches above there are crows, many crows. They watch every step, and whenever someone slows down, they begin to cry out. They speak of danger, of loneliness, of the foolishness of going against the flow. Some turn back, others sit down and wait for someone to tell them where to go. The traveler lifts the lantern higher. By the river sits an old turtle. It speaks slowly, so slowly that every word matters. It says, courage rarely looks impressive. Most of the time, courage is simply a person who keeps walking, even when no one claps, even when no one is watching. The traveler listens, then continues. The ground begins to shine, mirrors lie beneath each step. With every movement, the traveler sees another face, a tired one. One that wants to fit in, one that whispers, it is not worth it. The traveler stands still, then raises the lantern, and the small light is enough for the first cracks to appear. When morning comes, the traveler stands on a hill, looking back across the forest. And there, between the trees, something unexpected appears. A light, then another, and another. Small flames, uncertain, but alive. Maybe someone in the village realized that darkness does not disappear when you bow to it. The traveler turns back toward the forest and keeps walking. Not because the road is easy, but because somewhere in the dark there is always someone waiting for a first light that refuses to go out.
里拆卸10年，老地方冰室变连锁店，唯独这边霓虹未拆迁。热标本风筝褪色的当天，顺风酒馆亮着幽囊，珍重当铺显着残望，每扇门都是凝固的花，灯也有堵着来访。我是霓虹收藏家，采集城市欲望与伤，这张封存初次约会心跳，那盏映照最后真挚侧影，繁华是他永不合上的眼眶，泪光化作彩云在下。招牌建安，青春绿色招牌太蓝，永恒钟表店的指针停在某个凌晨3点。有人在灯下等真要素，有人最后将誓言喷涂，当黎明灰色来侵袭，他们便静地沉默不语。我是霓虹的收藏家，采集城市欲望与伤，这盏封存初次约会心跳，那盏映照最后真挚侧影，繁华是他永不合上的眼眶，泪光化作彩云在下。Click in my chest, spark in my spine. Scroll through the mess, then I draw the line. I've been shrinking to fit everything they designed. Tiny box, big heart, got tired of hitting rewind. Mirror like, who's that? I was barely in view. Now the mask on the floor and the truth coming through. This is my year, I'm gonna be me. No filter on the feeling, no blur on the dream. This is my year, watch what I mean.
the shine that I bleed out. This is my year, I'm gonna be me. No filter on the feeling, no blur on the dream. This is my year, watch what I mean. I'm done asking for a seat, I'm building my own scene. This is my year. This is my year. I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna be me. It's weird that it's mine. If it's now, that's my sign. If I don't feel your desire, I was never made to align. Yeah. This is my year, I'm gonna be me. Every flaw, every fighter, every wild little scream. This is my year, watch what I mean. I'm done asking for a seat, I'm building my own scene. This is my year. This is my year. I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna be me.
The microwave timer is counting down the neon green. I'm leaning on the counter, feeling the cold stone through my sleeve. This morning I held the door for a guy with a coffee and a phone. I gave a nod, a small smile, kept my presence barely known. He walked right through me like I was made of glass or thin air. By the time he hit the curb, he didn't even know I was there. I'm a nice guy, I'm a ghost, I'm the after you in the hall. But as soon as the door clicks, I'm a shadow on the wall. I've got a record, a fingerprint, a name on a file. I'm just a smudge on the glass for a mile and a mile. If I'm helpful and polite, I'm forgotten by the light of the day. Just a background character with nothing much to say. But last Tuesday, I let the door slam shut. I didn't see the woman behind me, I was stuck in a rut. She held something at my back, a shot. And suddenly I wasn't just a shadow on my way to work. For the next 4 blocks I felt her eyes burning in my spine. She'll remember my face better than the people I've been kind to in line. I was real for a second, I was solid, I was there. Because I stopped being helpful and I started not to care. I've got a record, a fingerprint, a name on a file. But I'm just a smudge on the glass for a mile and a mile. If I'm helpful and polite, I'm forgotten by the light of the day. Just a background character with nothing much to say. It's helping a stranger swap a tire on the 95. He He shook my hand, hit the blinker, and forgot I was alive. But if I'd kicked his fender or just laughed as I walked past, he'd be cursing my name as long as that tank of gas would last. A thank you is a vapor, it disappears into the cold. But a jerk, that's a story that gets told and retold. In the darkened window pane, I can be the guy who waits, the one who doesn't complain. I can be the ghost who stays within the lines, the one who's never noticed, the one who's always fine. I can be the villain in your story for a day, just so I don't feel myself fading away. It's funny how a grudge lasts longer than a thanks. I'm still here, even if you're only looking because you're mad.